Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wildlife is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovery Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about the Gettysburg Address. The Gettysburg Address is a speech by U.S. President Abraham Lincoln delivered during the American Civil War at the site of the Battle of Gettysburg in Pennsylvania. About 172,000 American soldiers fought in the Battle of Gettysburg from July 1 to July 3, 1863. The Battle of Gettysburg was an important influence on the American Civil War and on the town of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, where only 2,400 people lived. When the Battle of Gettysburg ended, the bodies of about 23,000 Union soldiers and about 28,000 Confederate soldiers lay across the battlefield. The people of Gettysburg wanted to bury the dead properly. So some important citizens and politicians in Pennsylvania decided to establish a special cemetery at Gettysburg. It was called the Soldiers' National Cemetery at Gettysburg. The new cemetery was laid out in two half circles a monument to the soldiers. 4.5 months after the Union Army had a victory over the Confederate States Army at the Battle of Gettysburg, a ceremony to dedicate the Soldiers' National Cemetery was scheduled on November 19, 1863. President Lincoln was invited to speak at the ceremony. He was not the main speaker, however. That honor went to a famous orator named Edward Everett. Edward Everett spoke for 2 hours. President Abraham Lincoln had written a very short speech. The speech was only 9 sentences long, at 271 words. It was delivered in less than 3 minutes. 3/4 of the words were only one syllable, and 92% of the words had no more than 2 syllables. Abraham Lincoln did not talk about the battle, but about the young men who had died fighting to keep the country together. The people at the ceremony did not seem to think it was a great speech. People are not sure about the exact words of the speech. The 5 known manuscripts of the Gettysburg Address are different from one another in some details. They are also different from the words of the Gettysburg Address that have been printed in modern newspapers. Lincoln wrote the final version of the address in 1864. It is the only version Lincoln put his signature on. It is also the last he is known to have written. Lincoln's speech is one of the most beautiful and moving in all of American history. Today it is known as the Gettysburg Address. It is reprinted on postcards and history textbooks. It is available in pamphlets. It appears on the side wall of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. More than 20 books have been written about the Gettysburg Address. Thousands of Americans know about it word for word. Thanks for watching this Adventurous Kids episode.
What did you learn today?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous